Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 52 Annual General Meeting. Let me take this opportunity to introduce the board of directors and other officials of the company. And I would like to start today with our newest board member, Mr. Daniel Mutisia and Donye. Mr. Daniel, please. I would like to introduce him and tell you that he joined us, and I'm sure you have followed it up. He joined us on April 6th, and he has become a KenolKobil board member, non-executive board member. Mr. Donye is a career auditor, having worked with the leading audit firm Deloitte & Touche for over 37 years, where he rose through the ranks to become managing partner for the whole East Africa. Then we have Mr. Terry Davidson, I'm sure you know already, Mr. James Mathenge, Mr. Disterio Oyatsi. On the right side, I have Ms. Patricia Lai, who is an executive director, and she is the group finance manager. I'm sure you know her. Unfortunately, Per Jacobson, who is as well one of our members of the board, who is based in Sweden, could not make it today, but I may tell you that the last two board meetings Per Jacobson did attend in Nairobi. On my left side, we have the company secretary, Winfred Jumba, please. And then we have PricewaterhouseCoopers auditor, Mr. Peter Gao. Then we have quite a number of members of the management, the group management team. We have Mr. George Mwangi. George Mwangi is the group export and regional support manager. Then we have Mr. Patrick Kondo, is the group mergers and acquisition and regional support manager. Mr. Steve Mutuma is the group trading and the supply optimization manager. We have James Kariuki, please. James Kariuki is the international finance manager. And then we have Mr. David Ohana, is the general manager for Kenya. And we have Isaac Gachuria, is the assistant general manager for Kenya. So we have quite a number of members of the group management team on the I table. So we have, in addition, Miss Evelyn Kariuki, please. Evelyn Kariuki, the head of marketing and fuel business development. And then we have Mr. Wilson Wambugu. Mr. Wilson Wambugu is the head of operations and projects development manager. Then we have Patrick Waithaka, is the finance manager for Kenya. I now call upon the secretary to read the summary of proxies received and confirm the quorum for today's meeting.
According to the company's articles of association, we have quorum to proceed with this meeting. The quorum is 3 members present in person, and we have more than surpassed that. In addition, we have received proxies. We have a total of 14 proxies. For the record, I'll just read the shareholders who have submitted the proxies. That is Cheryl Holdings Limited, Highfield Limited, Wells Petroleum Holdings Limited, Rami Harir Attorney at Law, Sadia Karimba Effendi of Petro Holdings Limited, Africa Alliance Kenya Securities Nominees Limited, Peter Mutunga Kithome, Peter Murigu Maina, Raphael Peter Otieno, Superb Florists, Joseph Onyango Ooko, Evanson Abere Magombo, Harrison Oliver Onyango, and Patricia Wambui Juguna. I think I'll proceed to read the notice for this meeting. The notice was contained in the financial statements which were published on the website and in the newspaper. When I'm reading this notice, I'll also take into consideration the amendments which were also published to this notice. Notice of Annual General Meeting. Notice is hereby given that the 52nd Annual General Meeting of the company will be held at the Intercontinental Hotel, Nairobi, Kenya, on Thursday, 28th April 2011 at 10 a.m. The agenda, ordinary business. To table the proxies and note the presence of a quorum. 2, to read the notice convening the meeting. 3, to receive the audited financial statements for the year ended 31st December 2010, together with the reports of the chairman and group managing director, directors and auditor report thereon. 4, dividend. To consider and approve a first and final dividend of Kenya shillings 0.52 per share for the year ended 31st December 2010, payable on or about 11 May 2011 to the shareholders on the register of members at the close of business on Friday, 29 April 2011, and to approve the closure of the register of members from the close of business on Friday, 29 April 2011, to the close of business on Monday, 2nd May 2011, both days inclusive, for the purpose of processing the dividend. 5, to approve the director's remuneration for the year ended 31st December 2011, as indicated in the financial statements for the year ended 31st December 2010. 6, re-election of directors. A, to elect Ms. Patricia Lai, a director retiring by rotation in accordance with Article 96 of the company's Articles of Association and the Capital Markets Authority Guidelines on Corporate Governance Practices by public listed companies in Kenya, and being eligible, offers herself for re-election. B, to re-elect Mr. T.M. Davidson, a director retiring in accordance with Article 101 of the company's Articles of Association, and being eligible, offers himself for re-election. 7, to reappoint Messrs. PricewaterhouseCoopers in office as auditor by virtue of Section 159(2) of the Companies Act, Cap 486, and to authorize the directors to fix their remuneration for the ensuing financial year. Special business. 8, increase in nominal share capital. Subject to receipt of the necessary regulatory approvals, to consider and, if thought fit, to pass the following resolution as an ordinary resolution: that the nominal share capital of the company be increased from Kenya shillings 75 million divided into 1.5 billion ordinary shares of Kenya shillings 0.05 each to Kenya shillings 100 million divided into 2 billion ordinary shares by the creation of an additional 500 million new ordinary shares of Kenya shillings 0.05 each to rank pari passu in all respects with the existing ordinary shares in the capital of the company. Number 9, allotment of shares to the Employee Share Ownership Plan, ESOP. To consider and, if thought fit, to pass the following resolution as an ordinary resolution. Subject to approval by the Capital Markets Authority, to allot 140 million ordinary shares of shillings 0.05 each out of the authorized but unissued share capital of the company to the trustees of the KenolKobil Employee Share Ownership Plan. The second note, all proxies must be duly completed by the member and must be lodged with the company secretary, Livingston Associates, PO Box 30029, code 100, Nairobi, or posted in time to reach not later than 10 a.m. on Tuesday, 26 April 2011. Alternatively, duly signed proxies can be scanned and emailed to wjumba@deloitte.com in PDF format. In accordance with Article 134 of the company's Articles of Association, a copy of the entire annual report and accounts may be viewed on and obtained from the company's website, www.KenolKobil.com, or from the registered office of the company, ICA Building, 10th floor, Kenyatta Avenue, Nairobi. An abridged set of the statement of financial position, comprehensive income statement, statement of changes in equity, and statement of cash flow for the year ended 31st December 2010 have been published in 2 daily newspapers with nationwide circulation.